It's still Politico Politica with me, your host, Isabella Akinseye. Before the break, on our Politics and More segment, Tolu opened up to me about his journey into politics. But now on Project Ekiti segment, he's going to be sharing his big plans for the Fountain of Knowledge State. So you are the candidate, the PDP candidate representing Idiosi Constituency 1. What big plans do you have?
For there to be a change of policy for the benefits of the youths. We, the youths, like I said, I'm going to be a voice for the youths. I'm going to protect the interests of the youths. I'm going to protect the interest of my people. Majority of the youths we have, at least 70% of our youths we have, are actually jobless. We are not promising them jobs. We want to encourage them.
So if you're not promising them jobs, what are you giving them? Just hope?
We are going to encourage them and support them for SMEs. They are going to turn out to be employers of laborers, you understand? Give them skills. I have a few people, a few friends that are actually going to come on board, come my constituency to train them for training for SMEs that they do. And also the women and the old men too in the constituency, we give them small scale loans for their business. We also take care of their welfare. But once we actually empower the youths, you understand, because to be honest, at my constituency, the majority of all these youths are actually idle, you understand? So that's why there's one crime or the other. But once they're actually busy, encourage them, engage them, I'm sure we'll have a better constituency.
So empowerment through training, through skills acquisition, and giving them soft loans to actually become employers of labor. But how would you rate Idiosi Constituency 1 right now?
We need to expose them, and we need to actually enlighten them. Also, let them know that there's hope for them. That's why I'm actually really focusing on their empowerment and their welfare. Majority of them actually go to bed hungry. Do you understand? The life and the welfare of the people is actually improved, because once you are okay physically, I think you will be balanced mentally.
So some people will say politicians always have all these promises when they are seeking office. But what are you already doing on ground?
I've done a few empowerment and a few projects. I did the renovation of 2 of our town hall meetings. We painted the hall, and we also donated chairs for them too as well. I also did empowerment of mobile phones, about 50 at each of at each ward. That's where I come from, Ifaki 1 and Ifaki 2. Also, women, we did 10,000 empowerment for 10 women at each ward too as well. We are actually implementing what we intend to do when we get into office.
So you're doing all these intervention programs, you're renovating the town halls, you're giving women money for their businesses, you're empowering people with mobile phones. But why did you decide to do these projects? Is it as a result of what people asked for?
It's what is befitting for them. We've had the town hall there for about 12 years. It has been constructed and it hasn't been painted. If we do a meeting there and they pay 500 naira for every meeting they do, it's because of the condition of the hall. So if we put the necessary facilities there at the hall, I think they should be able to generate more money, and they should be able to use the money for other things too at the constituency. And the mobile phones we're giving them too as well. We need to communicate. I have so many women, so many mothers in my constituency, in my town. They want to talk to me, they want to speak to me, they don't have phones, you understand? And yeah, we thank God, God has kept us in a position to be able to do these little things for them. We're in a position today. They're even going to see more, you understand? Because like they say, our parents have trained us, they sent us to school, and it's just time for them to harvest. Yes, we have leaders, you understand? Most of our present leaders, I think they were leaders, the real leaders, they were leaders at their youth age, you understand? They are also leaders again, you understand? So at the same time too, I as a person, I'm promising my constituency hope.
You're promising them hope. But let's look at your role in the State House of Assembly. If you were voted into power, what kind of bills will you be sponsoring?
They need to give us, like I said, SMEs for youth. They should make as of today, I think the CBN has given a policy for banks only to borrow government money. I think a particular percentage of their income or their revenue, instead of the money just being in the bank, it's only government they can actually borrow such loans to. When we actually have jobless youths, that actually need soft loans to actually enhance their business or just to even be encouraged. You understand? Like I said, we're going to employ qualified people, but I'm not promising them lots of jobs. I want to make sure the youth turn out to be employers of labor.
So you want to create an enabling environment?
Yes.
So what other areas will you be focusing on?
Structural projects. We need to encourage people to come home, to come to our town, to come to our constituency. Even before now, I've been speaking to a few banks, you understand, to make their presence in the bank. If they can actually help us with do a few things, signage. We need lights. They need water. They need a conducive environment. Those are part of the renovations I decided to do when we are doing town hall meetings. We have people that come, okay, they want to do events, they want to do wedding. There's always something going on, do you understand? So a few structural development. Security is really a priority I really want to work on at my constituency. And healthcare. We need a befitting healthcare center at my constituency.
So healthcare, youth empowerment,
security.
Now, finally, where do you see Ekiti, the fountain of knowledge state, in the next 4 years?
Ekiti, in 4 years from now, we're going to be doing another election. Where Ekiti is going to be in 4 years from now is determinant on a few people. We have a sitting governor. What we can do within our reach is our own constituency. And I see my constituency 4 years from now liberated than what it is now. My dad was the one that actually brought life to the people of Ifaki. Ifaki is where I come from. And I hear that everywhere I go. Oh, your dad did this, your dad did that. Do you understand? Within a short period. So 4 years from now, I think Ifaki would be the small London, like they call it.
The small London. So people have said this is what your dad did, but what will people say after 4 years of what you did? That's
what I really intend to start working on. Those are part of the little empowerment we're doing. They say money shows the night. We're letting them know, okay, we intend to do this for you people now, and you expect more. You understand? It's a whole long journey, and I think I, as a person, I hold a very sensitive position because my dad has never gone for any political post in the constituency and all of that, and he's been doing a lot of things for people. So I think it's an opportunity for me, it's a privilege for me, because that's what I actually leveraged on to actually start politics too as well.
Ifaki as the small London of Ekiti State.
Thank you very much.
That's a tall order, Tolu. What a great way to wrap up our Project Ekiti segment. But now we'll be switching things up on our quick fire segment on Politico Politica. It promises to be fun.